Everything is the extraordinary, uplifting story of one of the world's greatest living minds. It's already garnered 4 Golden Globe nominations, 2 for the performance of Eddie Redmayne and Felicity Jones as renowned astrophysicist Stephen Hawking and the woman who made his success possible, his wife Jane. I sat down with both of them and we started out by taking a look at a scene that marks a turning point in their relationship.
Blink to choose the colour of the group of the letter you want, Stephen. Green, blue, pink, red.
What a powerful scene, and one of so many, but the acting, I mean, you all really showed that emotional pain and love between Stephen and Jane. Tell me what it was like filming that.
Well, it was emotional. You know, that scene is at the moment when their relationship is breaking down. Actually, it takes some years before they actually split up, but that's where the moment, you know, where they've lost the communication with each other, and it's incredibly difficult because by that point they'd almost become like one person.
You didn't have any lines. Stephen wasn't speaking at that point.
No, and what was so extraordinary is because the film takes place over 25 years. Felicity and I have been playing Jane and Stephen, young and sort of vital, full of life. They're such funny people, vibrant people, and when you're playing the latter stages and the more complicated stages, because we've been working together and we were old friends for so long, it does end up having it does feel emotional when you're playing it.
And I would imagine it would have to be intimidating for both of you to play such powerful roles.
Well, you do. It's the responsibility because you're playing real people who are alive and are going to eventually see the film.
Eddie, you met Stephen. What was that like?
I did. I met Stephen just before we started filming, and it was weird because I'd had sort of 4 months of preparing, and I'd read everything, watched all the documentary material. He'd sort of taken on really like idol-like status in my mind, and then you suddenly meet this man, and now it takes him even longer to speak than it does in the film. He uses just this muscle beneath his eye to communicate, and so there's a very sort of unique rhythm when there are long pauses, and I'm someone that has a bit of a fear of silence, and so I basically made a fool of myself for the first half an hour. I spent half an hour telling Stephen Hawking about Stephen Hawking, which was awful, but then I calmed down, and he's been so generous.
It's been said that this movie is about the love of physics and the physics of love.
Yeah, absolutely. It's actually, in many ways, it's about all different kinds of love, you know, not just a love between a couple, but also the love of family, and it is extraordinary. I think when people are in very difficult circumstances, what comes out of that is great human goodness, and you see that beyond everything is a need for true love for one another.
Well, and I can't let you go, Eddie, because I understand it's your birthday.
It is my birthday.
It's your birthday. Today. So excited to have you here. So we have a little gift. We have a PG version, which we can actually share at this moment, coming in right here. Oh. And then we have the adult version for you to take home.
That's amazing. Thank you so much.
But in the meantime, we have sparkling cider here. Let me pass it out.
Wow.
I would like to toast.
Thank you.
A remarkable performance had by all, and of course, your birthday.
Thank you so much.
Cheers to you.
Thank you for having us. Lovely to see you. Thank you.
And that was 2 days ago, so happy birthday to Eddie. But we also want to make note that today is Stephen Hawking's birthday. He's 73 years old, so happy birthday to him as well.